most beautiful morning in Paris. Look at that sun. That is where the Jardin de Luxembourg is. You see the Parliament right next to it, but there's some construction, unfortunately. Look at this beautiful day, this beautiful balcony. Cute little bistro table. I'm gonna shut the door because it is cold. I always have problems shutting this door. Yesterday I accidentally left it open and it was freezing in here. Let's try again. Oof. There we go. This is the room. Fairly quaint and small. These are all my shopping bags, my luggage. There's a small little desk here. Yes, Parisian rooms. Well, I can't say I'm sure because this is only the second time I've been in Paris and both times it's been at this hotel. But from what I'm gathering, they're a little tight. Not as tight as New York, but a little tight. This is my bed, a little nightstand. So this is my second time staying at this hotel. Cute little full-size mirror. There's a TV, but I usually never watch it just because everything is in French. And yeah, I just rather watch YouTube. So there's a nice little armoire here where you could add your clothes, a little fridge, safe. I've also not been using this, as you saw. I'm notoriously bad at unpacking my things. I usually just leave them in the suitcase and deal with it later. This is the bathroom. I love this mirror. It's been great for makeup. My sink, there's like a bathtub shower combo and toilet back here. There's also a towel warmer, so I actually have it on. I want to warm that towel for when I wash my face. But yes, this is my second time at this hotel. It's called Hotel Senat. And what I love about it is that it is, look at that beautiful morning light peeking through, is that it is really close to Jardin de Luxembourg, which I love. We're gonna take a walk there later on in this vlog. But it's also very safe. People are very friendly that work here. They also have a breakfast included. I wouldn't recommend the breakfast just because I've noticed I haven't eaten it. Just because I'm constantly on the go, but also like, you know, the jet lag is real coming from the US. So sometimes I don't even wake up in time to get the breakfast. So I think out of the 5 days that I'll be here, actually 6 days that I'll be here, I would have only gotten the breakfast twice. So I have been in Paris for some time already. Today's Wednesday. I got here on a Saturday and just took some time to stroll, shop, relax. But I figured I'd take you guys along for the rest of the trip. Hope you enjoy this vlog. It's my second time in Paris. It's my first time kind of really vlogging, but I wanted to show you what is the magic of Christmas time in December in my favorite city in the world, Paris. So stay tuned to see more. Okay, another thing I forgot to mention. Am I really close to you guys right now? Oh, perhaps, but hopefully you don't mind. Sorry if you do. Another thing I forgot to mention is that this hotel is in Saint-Germain-des-Prés. I'm totally butchering that, by the way, but it is right in between the 5th and the 6th. And so if it is your first time in Paris, I highly suggest this area to stay in, especially as a solo traveler, which I am currently. It is a very safe area to be in. It's a very nice area, chic area, but also very safe and clean and just in the center of a lot of things. So you could walk one direction and you're in the Louvre. You could walk another direction and you're in you're seeing Notre Dame or Le Marais, yeah, you're by the Latin Quarter as well. Lots of close things nearby, but also lots of metro stations nearby. So it is very central. Highly recommend this location. Now we're just gonna get ready, to be quite honest. Since it is my second time here in Paris, it's nice that I've already done a lot of the touristy things. I've already gone to the Louvre, Montmartre, the Eiffel Tower, Museo d'Orsay, you know, Museo Rodin. I've already done a lot of the big touristy things, Champs-Élysées. And so what's nice about this trip is, sorry about that. What's nice about this trip is that I get to take my time, stroll around, just discover the city of Paris. It's so massive. What I'm learning is that the last time I was here, I didn't even touch, 5% of the city. I've been strolling around, I've been sleeping in, I've been just getting up and making a plan day of, and I've been stumbling upon places that I've never seen before. So that's been really, really nice. So it was kind of a little bit of a tough decision to make the decision to come back to Paris. I'm from the States, as you all know, and so making the trek out to Europe, I mean, it's a decision, and it takes dedication, and it's expensive. So to make the trek from the US and come to Paris, a city that I've been before, it was kind of tough because, usually you think you want to explore somewhere new, see something you haven't seen before, but I fell in love with Paris the first time I was here. And I figured, if you love someplace, if you love something, and this is just a philosophy that I have really adopted into my life this year, but if you love something, go to it multiple times. Like, what's the big deal? Like, don't feel the pressure to have to go somewhere new, do something new. If you know you love something, enjoy it multiple times. Life is short. What's been nice about this trip is I know how to get around. I'm more comfortable with the space. I feel like I'm learning more about the language and being able to communicate with people. I'm stumbling upon new places, getting to go to restaurants I didn't get to go to the first time around. And even as much as I loved it the first time, I feel like I love it even more this time because I'm just taking my time. I'm having no pressure. I truly feel like I'm living the Parisian lifestyle of just buying a hot chocolate and drinking a hot chocolate at a park, or like stumbling upon a shop and purchasing some cute little Parisian brand shoes. Taking in all the Christmas spirit, it's been working well in my favor. And so, yeah, don't let anyone pressure you into what you want to do, where you should go, where you should spend your money, where you should spend your time off of work. If you love something, say it multiple times. Another way I've adopted this is Broadway. I love Broadway musicals, and this year, Into the Woods, which is so far my most favorite Broadway musical in history that I've seen. They came twice to my city that I'm from. Well, they didn't come twice. They were there for a week only. And I went on opening night because I had purchased tickets prior. And I loved it so much that I bought another ticket for one of the later dates. So I watched this musical twice in 1 week, and I'm okay with that. I think it was a great decision. I loved it the second time around just as much. So yes, you should adopt that into your lifestyle, but do you. Do what makes you happy. Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry about what others have to say. or you know, you could listen to advice, doesn't mean you have to take it, but ultimately you know what your soul needs. Also, you know, usually when I take a vacation, I'm taking time off work, and I think it's important to know what your heart needs in that moment, what your soul needs. Like, are you just wanting to get away from wherever you're from and you just need new energy, you know, or are you a big art history buff or a history buff and you want to go look at all the museums, or do you have such a chaotic life that you just want some organization and you want some planned days and that planned itinerary? Or like me, do you just need rest? Like, I just needed rest. I just needed a break from work, and I needed to think and like have space to dream about what the next year holds. And so for me, a trip that wasn't so planned, a trip that didn't stress me out, a trip where I kind of knew my way around was comforting to me. And even as I've been here, I've been making decisions on things. I'm still putting myself first. So, for example, today I was highly debating going to Disneyland Paris. I thought, you know what? It's the Christmas time. It's going to be festive. I thought, when else will I do it? When else will I come to Paris and want to go to Disney or have the time and energy to go to Disney? But then I thought about it some more. I sat on it for a day or so and realized that I don't want to be in crowds. I don't want to travel an hour outside of the city. I also don't want to be waiting in lines in the cold. And as much as I love Disney, I'm a big Disney gal. We grew up going to Disney. I don't find it relaxing. I don't find being around, you know, little kids all that relaxing. No offense, I love my friends' kids, but they're, you know, I would say they're the exception, but honestly, kids are kids, and I love kids. I just don't love them on my vacation currently. So I made the decision not to do that, and so therefore today's day is a little bit of a mystery. We'll see what we get up to, but I'm gonna finish getting ready and bring you guys along for all of it. So hope you enjoy the day in Perry. It's beautiful outside, it's not raining, so it's gonna be gorgeous. Let's finish getting ready. I'm back. It's been a long day. It is 6:58, just about to be 7, and I've taken 23,506 steps today, walked 9 miles, and climbed 11 flights. I started out strolling, headed over to the Jardin de Tuileries. I spent some time there. There was a nice Christmas market. Then made my way to Champs-Élysées. We'll try to do some shopping. I'm in the market for a leather trench coat because all the cool girls here in Paris are wearing them. So I need one too. But I couldn't find one, unfortunately. But something exciting did happen while I was in Zara. I actually face-to-face ran into Robin Thicke, the singer. I was so shook. I love, if you know any of his songs, Lost Without You. I used to listen to that album so much, and then Blurred Lines is obviously his most popular song. But it was so funny. We were at Zara, so Champs-Élysées has 2 Zaras on that avenue. I couldn't find anything I wanted, and that's the smaller corner Zara, so I went to the bigger Zara, and I was shopping and strolling, and this guy literally bumps into me. We bump into each other. He's tall, wearing a cream-colored suit, shades in the store, so he looked like somebody important. And then I was like, is that Robin Thicke? And then I saw him walk over to this beautiful woman who looked like a model. Both of them were towering over me. They were both so tall. And he gives her a little kiss. And then I look at his Instagram stories, and sure enough, he's in Paris with that beautiful woman, and he posted about her. So something like that always happens to me. For some reason in my life, I have so many random celebrity encounters. I used to think like maybe everybody does, but I don't think it's normal. I was in New York just a couple months ago, and I ran into Hugh Jackman. I mean, some of the highlights of my celebrity encounters have been being on the same flight to Vegas as Kris Jenner. We were both going to Vegas, and via Southwest at that. I had a drink with Gordon Ramsay. I've met Tony Hawk. It's just always these like random things happen to me. Don't know why, but it's cool nonetheless. And I didn't say anything to him because, you know, I never know what to say. I freeze in those situations. I'm never one to ask for a picture. It's just cool. Oh, let me turn on the light. Maybe it'll be a little brighter. So much better. But I did a little shopping. This is the only shopping I did today, and this is nothing exciting. Normal is a shop here in Paris that is kind of like a drugstore. I would say like a CVS or like a Walgreens, and it's where I find everything is the cheapest. They have a lot of these pharmacies, and everything's so expensive there. So something I purchased was a curling iron. I already have a flat iron, and my hair is obviously messed up from all the cold and from walking today. So, it's right here. I bought the same brand of flat iron. These are like Remingtons, but this is a tip. If you're in Europe and you foresee yourself coming back, just purchase one of these cheap hair tools with the European adapters. It's better than trying to bring your own US-centric hair tools and then being, afraid that they're not going to work on the outlets or that your converter. I've heard that converters sometimes ruin and damage your hair tools. And I know if you like to invest in your hair tools, you've got the Dyson or even the Chi or any T3, any of those cool brands. Hot Tools even are really nice. I know you probably want to keep those in working order for when you need it in the US. So I have a flat iron. I bought a curling iron, and this was 18 euro, which I believe is about 20 bucks in US. Just bought some waters. I've been taking liquid IV in the mornings, and that has been helping. So I have one for tonight and one for tomorrow morning, so I could add my liquid IV packet and get some energy. Toothpaste, because I was starting to run out and need that for tonight and tomorrow morning. And then this is kind of cool. It's an intensive cream. The brand is Atrix. Never heard of it, but I thought it'd be cool to try something. Oh, it's chamomile scented. I thought it'd be cool to try something that there isn't a brand of in the US. It looks like this is a German brand. But yeah, it's a hydrating cream, which is good when you're traveling, but also because it's cold, I'm getting very, very dry. So this will be good for my arms, my elbows, my legs, my feet. Looking forward to using that. And then I bought some nail clippers, honestly for my toenails, because they're starting to hurt. And I don't know if it's all walking so much. I also didn't get a pedicure right before I got here, so maybe my nails are too long. And I got these speckled chips. Another thing that doesn't exist in the US, this is French chips, and the brand is Bress. And the type of chip is fromage frais and fine herbs. So what I'm gathering is a sour cream and onion type of chip. And I thought it'd be cool for me to try this on screen with you. Let's see how we like these. They're kind of like ruffle textured. Actually, they're more dill pickly than sour cream and onion. But I'm always so impressed by all the nutrition information that they add here on their food here. I mean, these aren't going to be great, but there's a little Nutri-Score card, and it says it's a C. It also has energy, fat, carbs, protein, how much salt. I truly wish the US adopted more of Europe's legislation when it comes to food. When I was in other places of the country, I've noticed that there's the calories right in front of the packaging, so you don't have to kind of turn it around and search, and they're always very clear about how healthy things are. And also another funny story on that note is sorry, that was rude, because you can't have any, but I had these pairs of pants that I tried on when I was at home in the US packing for my trip here, and they were not buttoning. They would unbutton. They were simply just not my size. I thought they weren't my size, or I thought I was really bloated, or I don't know what happened, but they just were not. They were zipping up, but they were not buttoning. For some reason, I decided to bring them anyways. I thought, you know, what the heck, who knows, maybe that was just an off day. I don't know. I get here, and I actually put them on yesterday, and that was maybe like 4 or 5 days into my trip. And mind you, I took one SoulCycle class. I've been walking a ton, as I mentioned. But I have been eating almost every meal out, right? Like I'm not cooking here. And so I tried my pants back on, and they fit. In the morning, they fit, and throughout the rest of the day, they fit. So I think that is telling of the type of food I'm having here, like crepes and sushi. And you know, it's my vacation, so I'm just having, today I did have French onion soup and a salad, but I'm not like being, you know, healthy by any means. I had 1 glass of wine. I've had mostly Coke Zero and water, and coffee. But either way, what I'm trying to say is maybe I'm just less bloated. The food is less salty. I'm not quite sure. But that was a cool little story. And yeah, I just wish America was better about their nutrition and communicating the nutrition or lack thereof in their food. Anyways, that's a tangent, but I hope you had fun following today as I practice this whole vlogging thing. Tomorrow we will continue our adventures. Tomorrow will be my last full day in Paris, so it'll be more laid back, I think, but hopefully you see some cool things. Talk to you tomorrow. Another beautiful morning. Oh, thank goodness it's not raining. It was on the forecast that it might rain today, but we're good. Just a little chilly. Going to get ready for today's adventures. I forgot to talk to you guys today. Today, we're just shopping, strolling, taking it easy. It's my last day here. Come along. Sorry I haven't spoken to you guys much. I just curled my hair, got ready. Oh, I did some laundry. And I went to a sushi restaurant, which I did film, so I'm hoping you guys got to see that. Well, you did get to see that because I added it in this clip. And it was such a beautiful location and like beautifully decorated. It's this cute little hand roll place, which I stumbled upon because I went and did some laundry. So that is a tip. My trip here in Europe is 12 days long, but I couldn't fit. I mean, I have a big suitcase, but I wanted a lot of space for shopping. So what I decided to do is pack enough for 6 days and then do laundry and use it for the second half of the 6 days. Same clothes, of course, with some new additions. But it was super easy, and this place was right across the street. The sushi place was right across the street from the laundromat. So I was able to go while my clothes were shopping. Then I came back home, or the hotel, rested a little bit, curled my hair, put it in this cute little ponytail, because I am going to meet up with my friend to have a hot chocolate at Angeline's, it's called, and it's one of the famous hot chocolate places, so I'm excited to judge it. I had Corette the other day, and that one was my favorite so far. I also had it from Latter Day, and Corette is first in line, so I'll tape a little bit of that experience. Yeah, the hot chocolate place was about a 10-minute walk away. And we're meeting at 4:30, it's 4:19, so I'm gonna head out and show you a little bit of the hot chocolate tasting. It's in the Jardin de Luxembourg kind of park area, so I might stroll afterwards because I haven't gotten to walk the park before I come back to the hotel and get myself ready, because I leave really early in the morning to London to meet up with more friends. So I'm excited. I'll probably start a different vlog there. I can't decide when I'll actually, I asked my friend for the itinerary just now so that I could, she has us all scheduled and organized, and like we have lots to do once I'm in London, so I'm gonna choose the best days to just bring you guys along, and then maybe I'll do a vlog part 2 in London. So yeah, let's go and meet my friend. All packed up and ready